microphone. All right.
Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crimkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crimkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crimkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crimkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crimkle Town. Crimkle Town. Crimkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crimkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crimkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crimkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crimkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crimkle Town. Crimkle Town. Crimkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crimkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crimkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crimkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crinkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crinkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crinkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crinkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crinkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white. Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crinkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's in place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town.
Okay. What do we got going? So mute that. Head over here. Nope. Stop. Bad. Nope. Hello. Let's see. Okay. Vito's. Oh, Vito's streaming his drive. speed of doing that. Where is my browser? There's that. Okay. Hmm. Huh. Great. Hello. Hello.
making mashed potatoes? Is that actually helpful? If I'm making mashed potatoes, like take the skin off, boil it. Wouldn't the boiling take the starch off? You're talking about making like fries. I'm talking about mashed potatoes. For making mashed potatoes, is that actually helpful? Yeah, okay, if I'm making fries, I'd wash the starch off, but I don't cook fries, so. The only thing I do with mashed potatoes is like mashed potatoes or put them in a soup or something. Yeah. And, I don't make french fries. I don't like french fries that much. French fries are a pain in the ass to make correctly.
Where's my microphone?
Anyway, can't you? Yeah, just drive out in front of me, Asian lady. Go nuts. Why not? Literally, look at this. Just literally drove right out in front of me. I couldn't spin my camera around in time. You know, I'm just driving down a 6-lane road. You should absolutely pull out in front of me. Why not? Good. You want to see me peel a potato? I take the potato peeler in the sink. What do you mean? Yeah, well, I'm with Maddox on the fries thing. Fries are only good if you have something to do with the fries. And the problem with fries is like the default. Like if it's a garlic aioli, okay. Fries and ketchup to me is just like nothing. It's like nothing. I don't want it. I don't want it. Why don't you just shave your head? Because it's actually more annoying to shave all the time than it is to just let it fucking grow. I don't want to fucking every day take a shaver. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. See all this? See all this? See this? See this beautiful patch? See this beautiful patch of hair that's growing? This was not here before. I am a better driver. Dude, I do all sorts of shit on my phone. It's coming back. All of this is new. This was not here. People at the Canes try to be cute on the fucking speeder. Troll them in a funny, epic Vito voice. This is really dumb, but I used to, when I was with my friends, if we were getting McDonald's, I'd pull up McDonald's and I'd go, I'll take one McChicken. I'd be like, okay. I go, let me get a large McFries. And they're like, what? I'm like, a McFries and a medium McSprite with no McIce. Okay. That's for a Bocklet Chip Bookie. Ask them what they think about my hat. I'm not gonna do that. Can I get McSalt on the fries, please? Can I get a large McWater? It would make the McDonald's people laugh. They enjoyed it.
What can I get there for you?
Yeah, can I get the box combo?
Okay, for your drink?
Let me get half unsweetened tea, half lemonade. And instead of fries, could I get extra toast?
No fries, extra toast, and then for your drink, you said?
Let me get a large unsweetened tea with lemonade.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay, so a box combo with no fries, extra toast with a large Arnold Palmer with unsweetened tea. Any ketchup?
No.
Can I get his name on there?
It's Spaghetti Man.
Okay, 3:15:46, second window.
Thank you. I'll I'll take a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra sauce. Epic troll. Every time I go to a drive-thru and they ask what I want, I really always want to be like, y'all got spaghetti and meatballs? Because not a single drive-thru in the history of the world has ever had spaghetti and meatballs. No. All right, I'll just get a chicken sandwich. It's like so stupid. How can I help you? Yeah, y'all got spaghetti meatballs? No. Alright, just a cheeseburger then. You're right, Jollibee does. But they don't have meatballs. I don't think Jollibee has meatballs. They have spaghetti. It's actually pretty fun. Just asking them for something that they obviously would never have. No, of course we don't have spaghetti and meatballs. Alright. Maybe Boston Market. No, Jollibee's has spaghetti and chicken. Yes.
So it's going to come out to be $15.46.
There you go.
One second for your food, drink card, and receipt.
Okay. $15. Should ask her out. She's a good-looking Canes girl. Got a lot of Mexicans working in there. I'm not saying no one's ever not had spaghetti meatballs, but thank you. One sec. Okay.
Here's your order.
Thank you very much. Riz it up. Oh man, I shipped everybody's magic cards out real quick. I'm the king of shipping. I bagged that stuff up. Y'all got a spaghetti meatballs basket? I always call it a basket. Y'all got that spaghetti basket? No. All right. I think the word basket is not used enough.
Let's just make cookies.
For some reason, chicken fingers come in a basket. This guy's about to hit me. Yeah, you can flash your lights all you want, buddy. What do you fucking want? I'm driving my car. Retard. Guy just drove up behind me like fucking Asian ricer shit. Look at this. Look at this cocksucker. Yeah, you're behind me, retard. I'm the one getting over. Yeah, Canes just started popping up in Cali like a year or two ago, and oh, here's something people don't understand about LA also that is weird. You would think Los Angeles, like, shit would be open late because it's like a major city, but no. So like, if you want late night food, you got like In-N-Out and Canes. Honestly, like, Canes is killing it because it's like at 2 a.m. you can get chicken fingers. Point is, guys, why do chicken fingers come in a basket? Sometimes you see a place advertised to get a burger basket. Chicken finger basket. Chicken fingers come in a basket. Fried chicken comes in a bucket. When are you doing that Nicardo avocado thing? Reveal this is all pre-recorded and you're super skinny now. That'd be a good bit. That would be a good bit. He had to record a lot of those. Had to record a lot of those. Let me get y'all got that spaghetti basket. Let me get one of them. And a Fanta pineapple. I will say, not enough restaurants. First of all, one problem in America is every restaurant by law should be required to carry root beer. Root beer is America's soda. Okay, root beer is a fundamental part of the American identity, and it should be on every menu. Anytime I go to a restaurant and they don't have root beer, I'm like, what is this, like a communist fucking fast food restaurant? You should have root beer. You should have root beer. And I thought I had another point to make, but it's really just the root beer thing. I'm not even saying I want to get root beer every time I go to a fucking fast food restaurant, but it is like the essential burger, fries, root beer. Burger, fries, cola, burger, fries, root beer. A lot of people will have Dr. Pepper, and they'll try to say Dr. Pepper is like a root beer. It's not. They should have root beer. I'm mug-blooded. I'm an A&W boy. This barks don't bite. Let's put it that way.
Same time.
This barks don't bite. You're barksing up the wrong tree, fella. You know why I like root beer? Because it's awesome and retarded. A&W. You know why I like root beer? Because it's all right and all white. A&W. The white man soda. That was what it was originally called, all white root beer. That's what A&W stood for. All white root beer. Because if you went, remember how black guys would try to sit at the counter at the soda counters and they go, sorry, this is an all-white establishment. We only serve all-white soda. And that's how the A&W soda company got their name. And then obviously the civil rights movement happened, so the all-white soda company had to change their name to an abbreviation A&W. But it's still all-white soda. All-white cola, you know, whatever. Like, black people can drink A&W, but they should recognize, you know, at its heart, it's a white soda. Like, I don't drink their grape drink and try to claim it's, you know, mine. I wouldn't do that. It's, you know, it's not my cultural heritage. A&W grape, not a big seller. All white grape. Didn't work. Didn't work out for them. Root beer float. Root beer float. Root beer float. If you guys want to see, I could go show you some Asians right now. I know where they are, but I'm not gonna bother them right now. They're probably doing kung fu stuff. Why is that open? Oh, you know what? They have a comedy night on Fridays at that fucking place. All right, hold on. I have to turn this thing off, I think. Okay, so here's the problem. Here's the problem I have. How do I pause the stream? Because I want to pause the stream and then I want to resume it from my computer. Let me see. How do I pause? Can I pause the stream? Settings. Nope, that's chat filter. I have a green screen option. I have a highlight up. Very useful. Very useful. Very useful. Very useful. No, but I want to switch the camera over. No, I don't want to do a highlight. I can pin the live stream. Isn't this a billion dollar company? Isn't YouTube a billion dollar company? Isn't Google a billion dollar company? And there's no option to, how do I turn off the cam? I can't even turn off the cam. I can put my finger over the cam. You gotta go on the back end to turn it off? I can put my finger over it. A billion dollar company made this fucking app. Look at that. How do I turn that shit off? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, why is my green screen a picture of a dog? Okay, so I can just put a picture of a dog as my green. Great. There you go. Okay. So because YouTube doesn't have the ability to like turn on the camera or anything, I have to put a picture of a dog as my green screen and then manually cover the camera. Well, I went to Dick's house and I gave his dog a gift. So I had a stupid teddy bear that I won at a dumb Japanese arcade, and I said, I have no use for this thing. I wonder if that dog will enjoy it. And the answer was yes, the dog enjoyed it immensely. So that's good. That's good. They say the heart of rock and roll is still beating. And from what I've seen, I believe them. Do I like Gachapon at the arcade? I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. I like the idea of Gachapon. I really wish someone else was streaming right now. What the fuck does that mean? Alright. No one gets to see my bathroom curtain. What the fuck? Matrix? Hold on. I gotta feed these cats. I gotta feed. Well, let me see if I can set up this stream and put on like a screen. Orientation is locked. Devices. What? Okay. Wait. So if I wait, is the stream vertical? Oh, so if I try to switch the stream over, it's gonna be stuck vertical, so I can't play video games because now it's a vertical stream. Because again, we live in the future where nothing works the way I want it to. Fantastic. Alright guys, well here's the deal then. Let me set up a second stream. Is this... For some reason I'm not even logged in, which is very annoying. Is this my... I don't even know. And then to get my stream key, oh my god. Dude, how is technology this, like, how is there not somebody at YouTube whose job it is to just sit down and go, how do we make this process not retarded? Like, that should obviously just be somebody's job. How do we, like, it should take about a day to be like, hey, this guy wants to change from a vertical stream to a horizontal stream. There must be a button we could have him click that would just make that happen, right? Mud, get off. Oh my god. And then I have cats climbing all on me. Okay, schedule stream, reuse settings. Thumbnail, yes. Or like, hey, maybe we could just make it so we could redirect people to the new stream. That would also be cool. That would be smart. I just got home, guys. You got to give me 2 seconds. All my cats are climbing all over me, trying to get me to feed them. Okay, so here's the deal. Can I go to my other stream, which is currently live, or am I completely unable to access that? I think I'm completely unable to access that one. But let's find out. Streams, video game time. Okay. Now, can I edit this customization, redirect to my own second stream? Okay, this should work. So hopefully this is going to redirect you, and if it doesn't work, just find the other stream on my channel. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Take your medicine. Don't you remember when?
That'll just get everything struck. Guess notify me or whatever.
He's leaving me now.
No, no,
Congratulating you.
I don't care about any of that. I don't care about any of that. None of this matters. What's he doing? Christian, who cares? Totally. Fucking.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Hooray! That was meant to be a bit more excited. Let's do that again. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Let's go. Season 2 is on the horizon, less than 2 weeks away. So I thought that I would make a video. I don't know what else to say. A video going over everything. My thoughts, my fears, basically everything. In a manner that makes sense. So really uncharacteristic of me. I want to talk about the era so far. I want to talk about Doctor Who in general. And of course, I want to talk about Doctor Who in the future. Ooh. So I've left timestamps below. I'm feeling really uncharacteristic today. We're doing things totally differently. We got timestamps. We got a script, kinda. But before we get into all that, before we get into the video, can I just say as a message to every single one of you watching the video, thank you all so much for 25,000 subscribers. It is unbelievable to me. Words cannot describe how grateful I am to every single one of you. All of you, what did I bump? Every single one of you, all of you who have been supporting the channel since day one. Those of you who I see in the comment section every video. Those of you who decide to comment once, but I know you've been subscribed for ages. I see you guys, and I do it all for you. This shit means something to me. This shit means something to me, man. That is serious. So I hope to pay it forward. So let's get right into the video. Before we move on to season 2, it is time to look back on season 1. Or series 14, as everyone likes to call it. What is with this reboot thing, man? I've been given a lot of thought to this. As I do with pretty much everything in Doctor Who, it comes to a point where I genuinely, unironically believe that there is no one on this planet who thinks about Doctor Who more than me. This is genuinely truthful. I think about it when I'm walking down the street. I think about it obviously when I'm making videos, before I go to sleep, while I'm eating. Pretty much while I'm doing everything is basically my job. And so obviously I do understand the pros and cons of the seasonal reset. I get it from their perspective. It took me a while, but I do understand it. That's a lie. I understood intuitively immediately, but also as I am someone who puts so much thought into these things, I also understood all of the cons, which led me to saying, hopefully my reaction to it being called season 1 is on the channel. That's what led me to saying, what are they doing? This is such a bad idea. But that's because I understood the first step of the thought process. It seems so good on paper, but in practice it's very risky. But remember, they're coming into this 2 years behind us. Television is a very bureaucratic system, especially when you're working with the big old BBC. They probably made the decision to split the TV show into something new in around 2021? 2022 maximum. That's almost 3 years ago. And it is an impressive gambit. You can see how after something like Flux and maybe just the Chibnall era in general, they might want to do something new. And that's me just coming at it honestly. You guys know me. You guys know that I love the Chibnall era. I love it. I don't just like it, I love it. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's pretty good. I genuinely love it. But a lot of people didn't. So I guess a series reset, a break, something to separate this Doctor Who from what just came before, I suppose that kind of makes sense. But now on to the reasons why it doesn't make sense. Number one, it's the same show. This is the big problem and kind of the main failing of this new era. As someone who likes it a lot, it is too similar. That's just undeniable. New Doctor Who just celebrated its 20th anniversary, and the basic format and formula for episodes has more or less not changed whatsoever. And just to let you guys know, I have been complaining about
Test 1, 1, 2. deal, folks. I gotta eat chicken fingers. So, Spaghetti Man.
Enough to live in Bellevue. That's fucking worthless.
Spaghetti Man. It's the Spaghetti Man. Look at that mess behind me. What a mess. I gotta deal with that. So while I eat chicken fingers, what's that thing Hassan does where he just watches other people's YouTube videos? Or something? I never know what to watch, though. I never know what to watch. Should I watch that Joe Rogan shit? How many ads am I going to get on that? Dave Smith and Douglas Murray. And Mud's going to help us eat chicken fingers, I guess. Can't hear shit. Ad blocker. Can't believe it.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night.
Oh.
All day.
All right, we're up. Thanks for coming.
Test
Good to
one.
see you.
Hey, Super Chat's
What's
alive.
Are you going no headphones?
Oh,
Keep the dew?
I'll do that. I'm not quite sure what they add, but yeah. Okay.
There we go. All right. The goal of this is every time I see people that disagree with anything that's happening, any
All right.
gigantic world events, it's one of these retarded shows where they're screaming. There's the word again. We brought it.
Yeah.
We were just talking about
You
that.
did it early.
The word retarded is back. And
word
it's one of
retarded
the
is
great
back.
culture victories that I think
It is.
spurred on probably by podcasts, but
We brought it back,
yeah,
baby. I
whenever
can't believe we
these
did. We
things are
went
always
without
like
it for
Pierce
so
Morgan,
long.
which is fine. You know, where everyone's
There's
screaming
back.
over each other, and
Downtown,
you know, there's five different people talking over each other. There's never just rational conversations where you discuss things, and I respect both of you. I think both of you are brilliant.
You need my
And
chicken?
I bet you agree on a lot of things, and I bet you disagree.
Stop
on a lot
licking
of
my
things. It'd be
chicken, Mug.
fascinating
Oh,
to see your
Microsoft.
Here.
perspectives on
And
these
I don't
things.
have.
So that's
Okay.
why
Want
we're
some
here
chicken?
Okay.
Can't do
together.
it.
Douglas,
Can I ask you something?
yes, sir.
Way to hide the
Since
employer.
the war in Israel began, and since the war in
Oh, he
Ukraine
really does just
began,
start it off with the
you've had
Israel
quite
stuff,
a lot
huh?
of people who are very against both in different ways.
Yes.
Do you think you've had enough
No,
people
great.
on
That's fucking
who are
worthless.
supportive
Mud's part of my
the
diet.
war?
I just give him half my food.
I don't know that word enough.
Okay.
If that's
What are you?
a good word.
Let's say,
Sure,
let's
I
say
know.
enough people who are on the side of Israel instead of wild critics of
Well,
Israel.
I've had a few. I mean, I believe God sat
Hands in debate.
on the side of Israel.
Just gotta-
for
just gotta get a little
Jordan was
food in
on the
me.
side of Israel.
You had Mike Baker, Coleman
yeah.
Hughes.
Yeah. I've had,
Coleman did it for like 20 minutes. That wasn't why he was here.
no, I mean none of them, and none of them is why they're here. You know, it's a
You
good
chicken boy,
question.
Mud?
Do you think you've
You chicken boy?
tilted one way?
Me personally,
No, just with the guests
the,
you've had.
the guest,
You
yeah,
chicken boy?
probably more tilted towards the idea that perhaps the way they've done it is barbaric.
But why do you
don't-
think that is? Just
I
out of
can't.
just
'Cause
interested in your
What?
selection of guests because you're like the world's number one podcast.
No,
Yeah, it's not.
I don't
I
want to provide any of
I
those
don't
things on my
think about it
profile.
that way. I just
What the
think
fuck?
I'd like to talk to this person.
But
Can I
can I
not?
just-
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
it's your
sure.
show, but
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
If
Wow, you
you're
really
gonna
did just lecture him 2
interview
seconds
What is
into it.
this
Like,
shitty
historians of the
website?
conflict or
Nothing
historians in general,
works.
Why would you get somebody like Ian Carroll or
Yeah, but Ian Carroll, I didn't bring him on for
Is
that.
there even a way to
purpose. I
get
brought him on because I
to
want to
their
find out,
website
like,
at
how does
all?
one
Just
get
not know
involved
what
in the
it
whole
is?
conspiracy theory business? Because his whole thing is just
Whatever.
conspiracies.
Fuck all this shit.
You know,
But do you have any? I mean, there's been a tilt in the conversation, in both conversations.
You like that
in the
chicken,
last
chicken
couple of
boy?
Years, and it's largely to do with people who have appointed themselves experts, who are not experts.
you mean like Ian? I don't think he appoints himself an expert in anything.
Who's that other dude who thinks he's an expert on Churchill?
Oh, Darryl Cooper
He's-
does not think he's an expert.
In fact, I think it's everybody else is always calling him an expert, and he's like, I'm just a history.
Have you
nerd."
ever absorbed any of his material? Have you ever consumed any of his podcasts or anything like
I
that?
tried.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to listen to somebody who says, "I don't know what I'm talking about, but now I'm going to talk," or I don't know about this, or I'm not capable of debating this historian, but I'm going to.
You know, you should come in and you should have. If you got to be.
Yeah, but that's not
I think that's
exactly.
a little
That's
bit
not
out of
exactly
The first
what
10 seconds of a
Daryl's saying.
podcast
I
is
mean,
you
Daryl's
being
point of view, however
establishing
you
that
feel
you're
about this.
likable in
What
some
Daryl's
small
saying is
way.
He doesn't really like doing debates. He likes to do long format stuff where he can really explain his
But
position.
if you throw a lot of shit out there, there's some point at which I'm just raising questions is not a valid thing. You're not raising questions.
Wow,
You're
this
not
guy's
asking
bad.
questions. You're telling people something.
Do you think Daryl's doing that?
I think there's a whole bunch of guys doing that.
I think
Because he's talking down to them 2 seconds.
Very
Stretch, do
obviously.
not step in
Dave's
the
a
box of
comedian.
chicken.
But he's now mainly
You don't step on the chicken.
Yeah,
kitty cat.
talking about Israel.
Okay.
No, I don't know if I'm mainly
No.
talking about Israel.
That's
but
all I
Sure.
see you
I have
on the internet
opinions.
doing.
Yeah, but that's you
Well, that
just
might be what you've seen,
it's
but
just
I don't
you
think that's.
So
consuming
that is,
clips.
but that is also your
Guys,
shtick,
Yeah.
there's
though,
not that
isn't
much
it?
room up
Well,
here.
what do you
No.
mean by that's my shtick?
Well, you're
Hold
not
on.
a geopolitics guy in general.
I don't know exactly what you're asking.
I'm saying you've
Here,
decided.
there's still chicken. You
being
want
a
chicken?
comedian, you've decided now to become somebody who talks about.
You want
Israel
some?
as a
I
conflict.
think you're incorrect. I don't think it's a decision. I just think you have long form conversations, multiple of them. It's a huge event that's in the news, so it comes up. I don't
Scraps.
I
think
know,
it's a
but
thing.
For the love of
I
fuck.
think if you're on the outside, you'd say, "Oh, look,
What, you want to
they're
go outside?
trying to get attention by talking about this very polarizing issue
Yeah.
publicly." That's
But
not.
you do get attention from that. If
Yeah,
you
you wanna
spent
go
the
outside?
last
Go
year
outside.
speaking about Myanmar, you would not be on my lips.
Yeah, but
or a
he
lot of other
does
people's.
talk
Okay.
about Yemen constantly. He talks about a lot of things that aren't in the news.
Well, I tend to talk about the conflicts that my government is directly involved in, which I think is reasonable to me. But I don't quite get, like, what's all the appeal to authority stuff? I mean, what you
Well,
have to
I
be an
do.
expert, or
No, I
and
think
what
authority
exactly makes
matters.
you
I
an
think
expert?
authority matters, and I think that if you just throw a lot of shit out there and then say,
Man, this is the
I'm
worst
not
podcast
interested
ever.
in the alternative.
These guys did a real good job of producing trash, huh? I mean, Jesus Christ. I thought this would be like kind of interesting. This is 3 hours of this. Did anybody come away from this liking the British guy? Where are the comments? I love when they ask Douglas a question, he responds with an exasperated sigh. That's not good. This is terrible.
Views on this, and particularly when it's a counter narrative that is wildly off. And
Give me
when
2
you get
seconds.
people, look, I just feel we should get it out straight away. I feel you've opened the door to quite a lot of people who've now got a big platform, who have been throwing out counter historical stuff of a very dangerous kind.
You mean Daryl? Are you talking about Daryl?
Daryl, who's the other one?
I don't think Daryl has.
God damn
Derek,
it.
I don't think there's anything
Derek,
dangerous
what's
about
the
what
other guy? Derek, what's his name? Cooper, is it? Which one is it?
No, that's
No, that's
Daryl
Daryl
Cooper.
Cooper.
Who's the
Everybody
other
likes
one?
being lectured about how dangerous their comedy
the one I
podcast
just
is.
checked before on the way here. Daryl Cooper, and then Daryl Cooper, Ian Carroll. Look, these guys are not historians. They're not knowledgeable
Oh,
about anything.
no one's calling Ian Carroll. a
No, but
historian.
then why listen to their views on Churchill?
Daryl is
Why
incredibly
listen-
knowledgeable.
He's not.
It's just
he's not.
Yeah,
he's
he
not.
is.
He's
Why do you say
wildly. Several reasons. One is when he was offered to debate the current greatest living biographer of Churchill, he said, "I can't because he knows much more than me, and I admire his work and I've learned from it, but I can't
Churchill.
possibly debate him." That's Andrew Roberts.
But you don't have to be able to debate people to have opinions.
All right,
you
guys,
don't
let's play
have
some
to
video
debate
games.
people.
If it's not your thing.
But if you, for instance, well, okay, but if you
Let's play
say,
some video games.
I've decided that Churchill is the bad guy in
It's not
World
what he
War
said.
II.
It's not what he said. It's not what he said.
Neither Carroll nor Cooper have said that.
Well, listen, I don't know what Carroll said, but Daryl Cooper's not said that. What he said was he jokes with
What
his
button do
friend
I use?
Jocko, who's an Anglo-Saxon. He jokes with him. You know, I think that Churchill was the
Churchill.
secret villain of World War II. And what he's
Hmm.
saying is by Churchill's actions the war escalated. He's not saying
Okay.
anything.
He's not
that-
just asking.
Fascinating. What a comedy podcast. Let's see here. Why can I not hear anything? What? I gotta turn up my thing a little bit. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to eat a little something. I had to put a little bit of chicken in my belly. I had to put a little bit of chicken in my belly. just a little bit of chicken in there. But we are back. We are live. Look at this mess. What a fucking mess. I should be selling magic cards tonight, but maybe I'll sell some magic cards after this. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to say we had a good show tonight. Everybody enjoy the show tonight? Everybody had a good time? We got some super chats. Sing your Chinese restaurant theme from last week. That wasn't a Chinese restaurant theme. That was the... what the Chinese girls sing at the fucking Chinese Dragon Festival. They go, oh, yingo chugga da yonka da no no, Mr. Lunga Dragon. I don't think Churchill was the bad guy of World War II. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I think Hitler did worse shit than Churchill, but they definitely did fuck Germany, right? Like, the Treaty of Versailles, like, was bankrupting them. And you're like, I don't understand why these Germans are so pissed off. And it's like, well, because you made them all poor. You know, the problem is that they go, and the reason we're poor is these Jews. And you're like, no, the reason you're poor is the multitude of problems. Hey, Josh Null. Interesting name. This ain't my Sonic, man. I still don't even understand how this works. So there's like orbs you can get, but I don't know what the orbs do. I think they add a multiplier, but then you also have to like get points and rings. I got a key. Okay. Well, I have no idea what that was. I think I got another Straturgery said testing super chats. Thank you guys. Am I going to MagicCon? Here, you know what? I thought about going to MagicCon. Honestly, I think going to MagicCon and getting the... I thought about going to MagicCon just to get the Final Fantasy Collector's Boosters. I was like, can I buy as many, can I buy as many tickets as I want? Just show up and collect the Collector's Boosters and not actually go to the con? Because I think the amount they're selling Collector's Boosters for on the con will be less than the MSRP of the boosters when that set actually hits. But then somebody pointed out to me, they're like, okay, you'd be paying $100 for the privilege of playing Magic, a game you can already just play. And I was like, that's a very good point. The only reason I would go to MagicCon would be if like a bunch of my friends were going, but I think I have better things to do than go to MagicCon, basically. What I should be doing instead of going to MagicCon is shipping Super Killer, which will hopefully be printed and ready to go by then. Okay, what am I doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh my god! We're Tetrising. What? What? Okay. So I have to replicate the shapes in the order that are on the ground. Got it. I did it! I solved a meaningless puzzle. Yay! Is this a new area? Have I not been to this area? Chaos Island? Oh, I guess I did beat the boss last time, so I guess we are in a completely new area. Oh, that means there's a bunch of shit I haven't done yet. There's a bunch of garbage I gotta... Wait, what the hell's that? How come I didn't get on that? Yeah, there. Okay. Okay. Man, rolling around at the speed of sound. I got places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow. I'm just going for the Final Fantasy shit. Yeah, well, it is... you know what I honestly should have done? I should have tried to qualify for that Magic the Gathering, or that Final Fantasy Pro Tour. Maybe I'll go, I don't know. They haven't really announced, but they haven't really, like, said, like... Okay, so the only reason I would go at this point is, like, they do sometimes have, like, exclusive Magic card shit you can only get at those things. Yeah, they made Sonic of the Wild. It's not that bad. I have fun playing it. is a stupid open world Sonic game where you just fuck around and grind on loops. And then press the wrong button for the loop. Coins? When's the next Whatnot stream? I'll probably try to do one this weekend. I was showing this... I posted a picture earlier. So what I'm doing is, I need to be able to run breaks. I think you saw the break I was running. You talking about you came into the last break. So if I'm gonna run breaks, I need like singles up. But I don't think I can have a $10 single on the board because it's like whatever. So I think it's got to start at 20. It's got to be like $20 has to be the lowest single on there. You can see I've been winning Savannahs on Whatnot like crazy. I gotta get rid of them. I have like 4 Savannahs now, and I'm like, I don't think I need this many Savannahs. So I wish I could hit any other dual land but Savannah in some of these breaks, but I keep winning Savannahs. So yeah, I'm gonna do some breaks, and I gotta figure out which cards are gonna be the spotlight cards. Thank God no one took your damnation. Well, I also realized that, so I had $45 written on the card, and then I later realized I just had it in the wrong sleeve, and it's actually a $25 card. I could sell I could sell my bulk reserve list because I can use it to buy other reserve lists. So that I'm hoping nobody's like pissed at me and thought I was trying to rip them off by being like, guys, this is a $45 card. I thought it was a $45 card because I put it in the wrong sleeve. But whatever, nobody hit it anyway, so. And let's be real, all the prices of Magic cards are made up, so I can say it's a $45 card, and it doesn't actually matter because there is no actual price. But I did the math on that stream, and like people think you get rich. The margins are slim. I didn't lose money, but if I had bought that stuff at MSRP, I would have broke even. Luckily, I didn't buy it at MSRP. But basically everything, at the end of the day, everything I sold at MSRP prices. Like nobody was overbidding or anything on that break. Which is good for the audience. Shinobi. Also, my Tarkir Dragonstorm boxes came in today, so I can add those to the break tomorrow too. I don't know how much I made in profit, but you know, whatever. Let's put it this way. I gotta look at how many followers I got from that stream. I think the biggest, for me, I think the biggest thing if I'm gonna make money on Whatnot is I need followers. Because when you run a stream, you want a lot of people watching, all of them bidding. Yeah, this game is cool. I don't know why nobody talks about this game. It got like mixed reviews, and I understand why it got mixed reviews, because it's definitely not perfect, but you know, like this looks like shit. And also, when it says you have to parry, but that just means hold down L1 and R1. Make sure to keep track for taxes. Yeah, I got spreadsheets and shit of all the stuff. Every box I've bought and what I paid for it. I just got... What did I just get? I mean, maybe I'm taking a big gamble here, but I'm really waiting for people to just accept the existence of Japanese cards. Because right now, an English box of Bloomborough is like $450, $500 almost. I think. Maybe 400. Japanese box is like 200. I'm like, it's the same cards. Like, yes, they're not in English, but I guess I'm just kind of the kind of person who, like, if I see a Magic card, I know what it does. I usually don't need to read it. Yeah, an English box of Bloomborough Collector's Boosters is like $400 right now. A Japanese box is literally half price. Yeah, well, that's the other thing is I'm like, not only that, is like, they're putting Japanese cards in the English packs anyway, so I'm kind of hoping that at some point Magic players just accept Japanese cards as a thing. I think Japanese cards are cool. Like, I pulled the Japanese Ugin, and I'm like, that's pretty cool, but it's worth less than the English one. Yeah, well, the Sonic kids have bad taste. I think this game's really good. I'm having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. And, like, I can definitely see how I'm, like, I wish you guys had another year to work on this and, like, polish out some of the kinks and fix some of the shitty fucking side missions or whatever, but considering this is your first try at an considering this is your first ever open world Sonic game, and it's like actually fun to like just fuck around, like, I think you guys did a pretty fucking good job. Yeah, well, that's the same thing with Japanese Pokemon cards. I go, the Japanese Pokemon cards, it's this, none of you are collecting it to play the game, so I don't know why you care about English cards at all. Like, you literally only care about the art, but like, you really need it to say Umbreon in English letters, and you'll pay an extra $200 for that? Like, if you want the Umbreon, just get the Japanese version. I don't get it. Like, I put all sorts of printings in my deck. I have one deck that's got like a Spanish fucking, what's that one card? Hornet, something Hornet. It's got like Russian cards and shit. Yeah, Japanese import, well, especially for Japanese import games. I mean, that I kind of understand just for like, I don't know. Like, I collect English games, but honestly, there's part of me that goes like, sometimes the Japanese ones look better. Yeah, they are buying the Team Rocket set like crazy. Maybe I should have tried to get some of that to sell. But I gotta sell all the Pokemon stuff I have, because I don't, like, look at, like, what did I get? I did buy Pokemon stuff at the right time, but, like, kind of by accident. Like, I bought this for, like, 20 bucks. Scarlet and Violet Elite Trainer boxes. Those were going for 20 bucks on Amazon. I think they're up to, like, 70. So I got, like, 3 of those, I think. I bought whatever the max Amazon would have. I'm like, feels like 20 bucks for this is like just free money at some point. I'll just put it in a closet. Here's how you make money in trading cards. Buy them and put them in a closet, and also don't buy them at like, buy them when they're on, if you see Magic cards on sale, just buy them and put them in a closet. Even the most dog shit set, at some point somebody goes, yeah, I want that. Yeah, it was 20 bucks for those Scarlet and Violet boxes, and now, it's because the kids want, I don't know, kids are back into buying Pokemon cards again, and like, you can't get the other shit, so mom and dad, I think, are just like, I don't know, here, I got this thing. Yeah, they were 20 bucks for those. How are they up to 70? Wait, they don't let the Japanese cards be legal in wait, which tournaments? For Pokemon or Magic? Because the Japanese cards are absolutely legal in Magic. Dragon's Maze is 120. Wait, Dragon's Maze came up? No fucking way. Dragon's Maze is dog shit. Dude, those boxes were like 60 bucks for the longest time. You wanna know what's sad? For the longest time, this was back when I was like poor. For the longest time, I could never afford full boxes of Magic cards. So my dream as a Magic player was to win a tournament and win a full box of cards. I was like, God, it would be so cool to win a whole box of cards. And then I went to GP Vegas, and I played in some event. I forget what the event was. And it was the night before the tournament, and like the first prize was like 2 buys for the big tournament, and second place was a full box. And so I'm playing against the guy, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to win the big tournament at all. I don't care about buys. I want the box. So I ended up, that was the first time I ever won a box of Magic cards, was by just splitting with some pro at whatever GP, giving him the 2 buys. Which in retrospect, maybe I should have took. Maybe I could have won that tournament. But the problem was, the first box of cards I ever won was Dragon's Maze, the most dog shit set ever. I don't want to be up here anymore, and okay, now just die, Sonic. Did you ever find that footage you were telling John and I about, where you interviewed autistic kids about Sonic? I have stacks of DV tapes. I have the tapes. I need to get them digitized. Because I don't think I have a working DV camcorder anymore. So, I think, you know what I should do is just find, I know there's like websites that'll do it, that I just need to go, hey, here's 50 mini DV tapes and a 10 gigabyte hard drive. Just digitize all the footage and put it on the hard drive, and I'll pay $100 to do it. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I went to Comic-Con 2012, and they were having an event. I think it was Comic-Con 2012. They were having an event called Sonic Blast. A celebration. This was at San Diego Comic-Con. It was a celebration of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I was like, oh, I'll do like some journalism because I was technically there doing journalism. Look, I don't know if the footage is gold, but I remember it being pretty funny as I was just asking these autistic kids. I'm like, well, you know, what is it about Sonic that makes him such a great character? And these autistic kids were just kind of like looking around and they're like, well, he's just so fast. And I'm like, and that makes him like a great heroic figure. And they're like, yeah, like he's the fastest one. And I think I interviewed like a dozen autistic kids about why they like Sonic in 2012, and I have never once looked at the footage. I shot the footage and then I said, all those kids are retarded and this is unusable. I was like, I don't think I can make a segment because none of them said anything intelligent about Sonic the Hedgehog or interesting. And now I'm realizing, no, I think you might have a tape full of gold. I think you might have a tape full of autistic kids stammering and trying to explain why they like Sonic the Hedgehog. And I have never once looked at the footage. I've just had the tape in a closet, and I'm like, at some point I'll pay to digitize that. Cause dude, I did interviews for like an hour, and I'm like, this is unusable. None of these kids can make a fucking sentence. What do you like about Sonic? Well, in issue 12 of the Sonic Adventures comic, and I had that issue, and Sally Acorn and the Mobius and the Freedom Fighters, and I'm like, yeah? That's when Sonic found out his dad was a robot. And I'm like, okay, cool. I think I have the heavy metal parking lot of Sonic videos. I might have that. I might have the heavy metal parking lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. For those of you who know heavy metal parking lot. He goes fast and he's like, he always does it for his friends. He always does it for his friends. Guys, I don't remember what was said. I just remember after an hour of trying to interview Sonic kids, I went, there's nothing here. None of this is usable. And I put it in a drawer, and then one day I was thinking, one day I looked in a drawer, and I had a DV tape, and it said Sonic Blast on it, and I said, oh my god, I think I might have gold. But I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what's on the fucking tape. I don't remember. I just remember. All I remember is going, I can't use this. These kids are retarded. Hurry! Hurry! There's like a way to do. Yeah, there we go. I have a bunch of DV tapes. That's how old I am, man. I shot on mini DV. I shot on mini DV and I record. Look, you want to see? Look at this here. Let me see if I can find this. What would it even be under? This was some of the first. Did I do this? Wait, did I do this? I did. This was what I did 13 years ago. Vito Gesualdi's Game Busters. Why does it say Game Buster? Vito Gesualdi's Game Busters. I recorded this on a Hopage what was it called? PV whatever. 720p PlayStation 3 footage. I don't even think this device that I recorded this game footage on, you couldn't even record in HD output. You had to record in fucking, I think this is a component output.
So, I will explain the basic battle system. If you've never played this game, if you've never played strategy cards,
Listen to that mic. Oh, terrible, terrible. If you really want to hear me blowing out my mic, I really fucked up the audio on this one. Vito Gesualdi's Time Paradox.
yeah, I actually took all my skill points.
Man, that mic is so blown out, I completely fucked out the audio. This is just me playing
Deus Ex.
as to what is right and wrong.
734 views. Does this have any comments on it? I completely fucked up the audio. Here's me playing Max Payne. Look at this 720p game footage I was filming. 720p. 720p. Here's me interviewing.
This is Vito Gesualdi. I'm here for GameZone.com. Talk to celebrities if they'll talk to me, which they won't. So here's me getting shut down by celebrities. Charlize Theron, how you doing? This is GameZone.com. How are you? Snoop Dogg. Me and Snoop had a great conversation. Here it is. Snoop, you're a big gamer, man. What are you playing right now? You playing any? Yeah, you playing that Madden. John, I love you. John, I need you in my life, please. For the love of God. John Krasinski.
That was a great red carpet interviewer. That's the king of the red carpet. Anyway. At least I got John Krasinski to laugh. That's funny. I did get Dane Cook to talk about playing Adventure on the Atari. That was exciting. If I ever meet John Krasinski, I'll have a great story. Remember that time I harassed you at a video game launch? Because Todd Howard from fucking, what's his name? Thought that people would want to go to red carpet video game launches. Stutter and Vito. I could have done more. I got some good clips out there. There's some good... Game Journalist Vito has some good clips. Bethesda, that's it. Yeah, Bethesda used to think that people were gonna... I went to the... Look at this. You want to see something crazy? I went to the... Here's how old I am. I was around when Skyrim came out, guys. I went to the Skyrim red carpet.
This is a party for...
And then who did I even talk to at the Skyrim red carpet? I don't know who any of these fucking people are. I talked to Wonder Woman for 2 seconds.
Is a genius. That's all there is.
Todd Howard's a genius.
Yeah, how many...
Anything about...
Look at the white balance. Why did I have the white balance so fucking red? Who's this bitch? I don't think I talked to any real celebrities. And the camera was not in focus.
All right, you guys. Here's the big Game Zone scoop. We've got...
I can't believe I went to the red carpet launch of Skyrim. Somebody said they like my beard. What the fuck was that about? Anyway, none of these are actual celebrities. I don't think there was a single real celebrity there. Except for Wonder Woman, who's married to Todd Phillips. There, Brianna Evigan was there. Whoever the fuck that is. And then there was Dane Cook. Okay. Dane Cook went to all of these because they had free liquor. Vito was handsome before becoming fat. I was doing all right. You can see my hair was going, though. Where's my hair? Where's my hairline? I gotta go frame by frame. Look at that guy. He's got his whole life ahead of him. God, I fucked everything up. What a fuck up. Yeah, the focus was... Well, it's not even that the focus didn't work. It's that after you uploaded it to YouTube, nothing was in focus on YouTube back then, man. You couldn't get crisp footage. Everything just turned into fucking mud. Wonder Woman. Yeah, the only reason Wonder Woman's there is that she's married to the Bethesda guy. Because I was like, why the fuck's Wonder Woman here? And then they're like, oh, she's married to... I think is she married to Todd Phillips or the different guy? I don't fucking know. And then the funny thing was like, she's like, you should talk to Todd Howard or Todd Phillips or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, which I didn't realize was her husband. I'm like, well, I just think it's more interesting to talk to Wonder Woman. Young Vito. Yeah, rare Young Vito appearance. Back when Vito had a determination and drive and a stick-to-it attitude. Now you realize none of this matters because you're white. So they're not giving you a job. Woohoo! I made it work, baby. I mean, I was thinking the other day that I'm like, look, I haven't had the most fucking success in life, but whenever people ask me, they're like, what do you do? And I'm like, well, mostly I do a podcast one night a week. And they're like, that's what you're doing for money? I'm like, yep. I'm like, that's a pretty good thing. Made that work. Which Wonder Woman was that? It's fucking Linda Carter. It's the original. The TV Wonder Woman. Cats wash their hands after some bathroom stuff. What the fuck? Whoa! Now, to be fair, my impressions of the Sonic game were based on the first two worlds. I wonder if this game gets worse as it goes along. Dude, I would be doing Whatnot every day if I mean, the first problem is I don't have enough product to run Whatnot every day. And also, I don't get product... What the hell? I don't get product as quickly as some of these other guys. Some of these guys have had Tarkir for, like, almost a month. I literally got my Tarkir boxes today. So... When did I have the best work ethic? I don't know, sir. Probably never. Am I being chased by a monster right now, or am I just fucking around? It's got some very exciting music for some reason. What? Oh yeah, I gotta do this. What a puzzle. What an incredible puzzle. How could anyone solve this? How can anyone solve this? This is the Bad Island. I still am having fun. I want to collect all the bullshit. Who makes better comics, me or Chris Chan? Chris Chan, because they're the story of his life. They're autobiographical. Wahoo! I am glad they kept... I'm glad that boing sound has just remained constant. That Sega Genesis bang, bang. Video Casino. Wahoo! Oh yeah, getting all the keys. I don't know, I like this Sonic game because I don't have to go through like a stupid level. I just get to run around and grind. Which for some reason makes me happy. What the hell? Whoa! What? This camera's a little fucky though. Whoa, fuck you, Sonic, what the fuck?
I counted 7 mistakes.
Yeah, somebody
7
tried to like research
deadly
why
sins.
the
D&D
registers
players
have the Sonic
keep
the
making
Hedgehog.
during character creation.
Because they really shouldn't. Cash registers should not have the Sonic collecting ring sound effect.
And asking,
but it's just like literally the guy who set up the cash register said, fuck it. And just put the Sonic effect on them. I've definitely been to gas stations that played the Sonic sound effect. Okay, what did I fuck up here? I clearly fucked something up. Camera's a little fucky right now. Camera's super fucky right now. What did that do? What? Oh my god. Alright, well I got a key. We're just collecting keys, guys. We gotta get enough keys. We gotta be kings of the keys. Oh man, I keep running out of memory on YouTube for some reason. I don't know what that's about. I've been to Universe that have the uh-oh from ICQ. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! I remember that. If that's the one I'm remembering correctly. Uh-oh! Yeah, somebody like tried to figure out how it happened. And I think it's just like either the developer of the, because they all use the same gas station software. The question is whether the guy who added the Sonic ring sound effect knew what it was, or if he just said, yeah, that sounds right. Imagine writing a walkthrough through this game. Well, you can almost do it because each of the... You can't do it for those fucking keys. You can do it for all the, like, little mini-game challenges, because they are actually labeled with which number they are, or some shit. What is this nonsense? What the fuck? But yeah, if you imagine trying to have a strategy guide for this game, and it's like, just run around and then do a bunch of bullshit. Woo! What is this? Oh, I gotta go through the things. Oh, I already fucked it up. Nice. Oh, not a time challenge. These are the worst ones. Oh, I fucked that up. I'm Sonic and I have no idea how to score points during this shit. And I guess I went the wrong way on the grind thing. Yeah, all right. What? Oh, fuck. And I'm gonna grind my way back to LA, baby. And I fucked your mom and I grinded on her face. Get the rings. Yes! Ultimate challenge. Wait, do more tricks. Oh, I got an S rank. Okay. Vito's Game Breakers. Welcome back to Game Breakers. Yeah, I definitely had a big thing of like coming up with names for segments. I was like, well, the segment's gotta have a name. It can't just be called a walkthrough. It has to be Vito Giswaldi's Game Breakers. Which I'm gonna argue, you know what? Yeah, it should have been Vito. Like, we have sucked all style out of society. Sonic the Hedgehog walkthrough part 13 of 12. You're watching Vito Giswaldi's Game Breakers. Get in the game. Hey, Mom. Oh, I just walked into lava. Beating enemies gets you S's. Well, also getting fucking, coins. Search for friends, it's telling me. Search for friends. I don't want friends, Mom. I also don't like Sonic's voice actor in this game. They took a black man's job away, and they gave it... We were talking about this on the last stream. How are you going to take Sonic... How are you going to make Sonic Jewish instead of black? Sonic is clearly one of the greatest black characters of all time. And you made him Jewish for the movies. More people should be upset about that. We got plenty of great Jewish characters. We did not need to make Sonic a Jew. Urkel, man. He was one of the greatest black characters of all time. Jaleel White. Inspiring black kids everywhere. Rolling around at the... Yeah, exactly. Jews don't even eat chili dogs, man. It is because of the coins, though. That should be another... That's going to be another song I put on my album. Why is Sonic Jewish? I want to write that song. And I don't know what to do. Sonic used to be black, and now he's a Jew. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. And I don't know what to do. Do-do-do-do-do. Jews can't even eat a chili dog. How could Sonic be a Jew? I know that he likes rings, but what can you do? more black people should be upset that Sonic is no longer black. That's all I'm saying. And Jews should be upset that they made a ring-loving character into a Jew. Like, oh, well, he loves gold. He's literally fueled by golden rings. And who sells more golden rings than the Jews? That's anti-Semitic. I don't have any more gold rings. I'm going to die. Oh, Tails. Tails, we gotta get more rings. Wah! Gotta get those rings, Sonic. I gotta go fast. Tails, I gotta go fast. Let me get some of that pastrami, Robotnik. Jewish veto would be sent to the cow. I understand the joke, but I'm not going to celebrate it. Sonic, you gotta watch out for Dr. Robotnik. What are you talking about, Tails? He's gonna steal all the conditions. What else did Jews eat? He's gonna steal all the gefilte fish. Yeah, Chris Pratt's Mario and a Jew is Sonic. Come on, what are we doing? Next, you're gonna make a trans Zelda, and everyone's gonna applaud you for it. I don't think. What do you call it? What's the guy who plays Robotnik? I don't think he is Jewish. He does have a bit of Jewish showmanship to him, though. Jim Carrey. I don't think... What the I didn't even press forward. Well, Tails, it's time to eat my favorite food. Chili dog, Sonic? No! A bagel with schmear. With a bit of lox on top. Sonic, I don't know. You've changed. What do you mean, Tails, old body? Oh, he is Jewish, Jim Carrey? I'm surprised. Well, it makes sense. Tails, old buddy. You gotta try this pastrami sandwich. I got it from Cat's Delicatessen. What is Knuckles? Knuckles is black. That's probably why they made Sonic Jewish. We can't have two black. We can't have two black hedgehogs. Oh, the video game? Wait. Well, no, Ben Schnitzel is fucking Jewish. What's his name? The guy who does the movie. Movie Sonic is a Jew. That's why he sounds Jewish. Wow, Tails, we gotta go on an adventure. Knuckles is Piccolo black. Piccolo's a black man. Piccolo's another great black character. What is this shit, video game? I want to go this way. Don't lock my camera. It's like locking my camera. I would enjoy Larry David. If Larry David was Sonic, I'd forgive it. With Larry David as Sonic. You want me to get the rings? You want me to get the rings? I can't do a Larry David. I've just learned. I mean, it did have that Jewish let's be real, there's some Jewish magic in that Sonic. They put a little Jew on it. Sometimes you just gotta put a little Jew on it. Sega said, how do we make this Sonic movie work? And they said, have you thought about putting a little Jew on it? And they said, well, Sonic, can we put a little Jew on it? And they said, oh, you You can put as much Jew on as you want. Piccolo's too good a father. Yeah, but he's like somebody else's father. You know, the mere fact that Piccolo's raising somebody else's kid is why he's black. He goes, goddamn, I gotta raise this kid. Ain't my fucking kid. All right, kid, you gotta learn how to fight. We still gotta do this. Guys, here's what we need to do. We gotta get, what's the name of that show? Roku Bar. Is it Roku Ball? Roku Boo Anime. What is the name of it? Roku Ba fucking basketball anime. What the fuck is it called? I thought it was called Rock Ball. Lolly basketball anime. Rokubu. Yeah. I want to get a scene. And welcome to the jam. We gotta get a bunch of black guys together. I wish I could do it, but I can't. We gotta get a bunch of black guys together and have them dub this anime. Listen, nigga, I'm gonna pass you a fucking rock. Ain't no way you gonna shut down my fucking three-pointer. Watch this shit. Bam! Nigga, get the fuck out the way. Watch me dribble this shit. Coach is watching. Coach is watching. I'm about to jam this shit in a fucking hoop. She gonna use a secret fucking move? You think? No, watch me. Here I go. Bam! Fade away. Going for the three. Stop smiling. Why are they smiling? Shit, I fucking fell. Busted my fucking ass. All right, thanks for helping me up. I enjoy playing basketball with you. You know, we both from the streets. We both from the hood. Maybe we can learn to work together. Play some goddamn basketball. Well, back. Whoa! She moved. That nigga moved quick. You know, like that. Tell me that wouldn't be popular. That would be popular. Damn, that nigga quick. My jaw, you scuffed my Jordans, bitch. Look at this, Kobe. Kobe. Look at this bitch. Think she fucking Kobe Bryant out here. You ain't got no skill on the court. I should just do it. I'm just gonna get me and a couple guys. We're gonna dub an episode. Coach says you ain't got what it takes, Kuromi. Listen here, Kuromi. This week we gotta take on Shinjakatan Elementary School. And them niggas be playing some real fucking street ball. So we gotta get tough. I mean, we will get canceled, but I think it will be worth it. So here's what I need you to do out there on the court. You gotta stay tight. Keep the rock close to your chest. None of that fucking showboating shit, Kuromi. I don't want to see none of that showboating out there. Fucking Naomi. What are some Japanese? They all have to have like Japanese girl names though. Listen here, Sakura. I don't want to see none of that fancy footwork bullshit. We playing some fundamental mo-fucking basketball.
What up?
And the coach should be like the gayest white guy. Wow, you guys did really good out there. We've got to work together, team. Coach is right. Listen up, girls. Coach says we got to work together. Coach says we got to be a unit of one. We got to be like an army of one. Listen here, Shapiphany. Laquanda, Shaquisha, I want you on point. Because there ain't no way I'm going to let us lose to fucking Rokakajo High School. Them fucking Kyoto bitches ain't got the skills. Shaka Quantasta, you take point. All right, I'm gonna pass you the rock. And when I yell, shabba-labba bing bong, that means it's time to get serious. Great fundamentals, Kuromi. Thanks, coach. You inspire me every day to be a better basketball player. Every single day. Coach is the most inspiring motherfucker I ever met. Every day, coach inspires me to be a better 8-year-old basketball player. And the coach is just a gay white guy. Wow, you guys are you're so incredible out there. Thanks, coach. Coach, you know a lot about this motherfucking basketball. And I want to thank you every day for inspiring me to be the best fucking athlete I can be. Because there ain't no way we letting Rockachaka High School, elementary school, take us down. There ain't no way. Yo, Kuromi, you really think we can beat them fools? Hell yeah, we can beat them fools. Listen up, Shaka Wesha. I don't know, they're pretty good. They're pretty good, but we fucking better, man. We some hard niggas up in this shit. Them niggas ain't even seen a real fucking basketball before. All right, man. Well, I'll play the basketball then. Hell yeah, we gonna play that basketball. All right, man. Ain't no way. Yeah, he could have a little bit of a street preacher in him. I need more clips from this show. There's got to be a way. How is this not? We could get this on Adult Swim. We could get this on Adult Swim. Yeah. All right. Grab that shit, nigga. Pass. Pass, you fucking bitch. There we go. All right. Shit, they're triple teaming her. Don't be smiling, bitch. They're trying to block you. All right, all right. Shot clock, 30 seconds. Here we go. Nigga, get open. She blocking you, man. She's screening you, nigga. Get out the fucking... There we go. Over the top. Fucking layup. Man, take that rock to the fucking hole. And I do good, coach. You did good, Tyrone. You did real good out there, Tyrone. Bam. This is a fundamental motherfucking basketball. Watch this shit, bitch. Get out the fucking way. Look at these two bitches. Pink hair. Bam. Put that shit up. Jailbait. Bam. 3 points on the board. This is my pitch for a basketball anime. If any producers want to help me make my basketball anime, we just need to acquire the streaming rights to Rockabo and redub all the little Japanese girls as black men. Goddamn, can you put on some fucking pants, Tyrone? You only 8 years old, nigga. What are you wearing? We're trying to play basketball here. One of them should just be named Tyrone. They all have Japanese names, except for the pink-haired one, whose name is just inexplicably Tyrone. I gotta ask you something, Tyrone. What the fuck kind of fucking Japanese name is Tyrone? That's just what my mama named me. Your mama not realize you're an 8-year-old Japanese girl? She named you Ty Mo fucking Roan? Yeah, I guess. You realize that's retarded, nigga. That don't make no fuck sense at all. This is what she called me. Alright, nigga. I don't know what the fuck to tell you then. Am I supposed to fight this thing? I just feel like I'm grinding away from it now. Your name is Tyrone Ichijakikawa? What the fuck kind of is that? That's just what my call me, boss. Alright, well... It's a good pitch. The only problem is, I don't think I'm allowed to do the voices. If I was allowed to do one of the voices, I would have a very good time doing it, but I don't think I'm allowed to. I think I would have to cast actual black people. I'll write it, though. I will write it. Kuromi is my slave name. That's a good joke. That's a good line. Hey, Kuromi. Ain't call me Kuromi no more. Name's motherfucking Muhammad. Bitch, what you talking about? Your name is Muhammad. Kuromi is my slave name, nigga. Bitch, you ain't never been no slave. We Japanese. What are you talking about? Who the fuck you think you was a slave to, nigga? You are an 8-year-old Japanese schoolgirl. I'm just saying, I think we deserve some reparations. Reparations for what? What the fuck you talking about, Kuromi? I'll be the gay coach. Kuromi, there ain't no motherfucking reparations for 6-year-old Japanese schoolgirls. Don't make no fucking sense. Will you just focus on playing basketball? God, there's so much potential. There's so much potential. Nigga, you is delusional. One of them has to really think that she's black. That's the best part. You are not black, Kuromi. I'm pretty sure I am. Your sister's coach could be a heavy Jew, yeah. Bros! I want to get reparations from the Chinese then. Good luck, bitch! One of them needs to think she's Lamar from, yeah. You gotta have the scene where they pull up to the drive-thru. I have a number 6, a number 9, a number 9 large with extra dip. It could have the comfort women. It has to be like in the year 20 XDX, Japan was hit by another nuclear bomb. It had horrible repercussions. Super chat's still working. Thanks to surgery. Has to be they were hit by another nuclear bomb and it started warping the brains of the Japanese children. Something horrible happened. I have no idea which way I'm supposed to go. It's like giving me mixed signals here. Now listen, we playing against some Vietnamese this week. And what do we say about the Vietnamese? Kill them. No, we don't say that. Jesus Christ, girls. We're gonna beat them. Kill those Chinese bastards. No, no, too far. Take it back. We're just here to play basketball. Yeah, but they raped all them people. Bitch, what the fuck you know about the rape of Nanking? That was us. A black bomb went in 20 XDX. A black bomb went off in Tokyo. This is the story of the Japanese school children who survived it. Them bitches dropped a black bomb on Tokyo. But that doesn't mean we're actually black, nigga.
Imagine being born in 2025. My brother, you missed everything, bro. You missed the whole storyline, fam. Like, you missed everything. Fucking dumb baby. Like, imagine signing documents 03/06/2025. Fucking dumb baby.
Cause if you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make 'em all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly.
Well, that was pointless. But, you know, that was pretty much everything. Whatever.
Doesn't matter if you're white, doesn't matter if you're brown, when you're in Crinkle Town. Because the money is green, it sprouts from the ground. When you're in Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. It's a magical place where no one's employed, where everyone lives on processed foods and toys. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. More lies, more fun when you come down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town. Doesn't matter if you're white.